So as we transition to the defensive end with Bol Bol, we're going to start with the positives. And one thing, I do think he's engaged, or he's at least aware off the ball. I think this is actually where he likes to be, almost in a little rover role. And you'll see here, as a rookie in the bubble, he makes a play that just not a lot of guys can make. Not a lot of guys are able to have the length and get up and contest that pass, that lob pass like that. And when he leaves his feet, it's really good. As I'll show you later, my problem is when he doesn't leave his feet. Here earlier in the year against the Mavericks, this is a meaningful game, 32-35 in the second quarter, comes and meets the driver at the rim and gets a block, starts transition the other way for the Nuggets because he was aware off the ball. So I do think he can be, and you always see his eyes looking and trying to see on the weak side. It's just whether he makes the activity to get there or not. I actually really like this one. Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to finish this, but I love watching Bol Bol run the floor. You see him aggressive here, and he goes up and he tries to get it. He's just a little bit late with it. But I love that he left the floor there, and you'll see why as I start to show you clips where he doesn't. So here he's not quite as active getting back in transition, and then watches the plays on. So right here, as the Rockets right now you would think that Bol Bol is going to contest this shot as the Rocket player goes up, but he never leaves his feet. And then beyond that, he doesn't get the defensive rebound either because he's not active and aggressive going after it. So those are where my issues with Bol Bol comes. As we go back to his rookie year in the bubble again, watch this. He sees this. Like, it's not like he's unaware of what's going on. And with his length and his spring, he should be able to get there, but he doesn't even try. And so that's where the activity comes into play with Bol Bol. One more, again, from his rookie year in that bubble game. The Blazers are going to get a slip here to the rim. He's a little bit late seeing this one, but again, he goes, and then watch how he ends up not even jumping and really leaving the floor. I just don't understand why he isn't leaving the floor more in those situations. This one really highlights it really well, and then going into the next thing, which is his rebounding. Watch how much ground he can cover to take this shot away. So great job. Obviously, you'd want a better contest, not necessarily a flyby, but again, right now with his length and his jumping ability, he can go up and contest this rebound, but he doesn't even leave the floor, and the Miami Heat get a bucket there in Summer League. So as we transition into the defensive rebounding, he loves to leak out. So here on this shot, instead of going and getting involved on the rebound, he's going to start walking towards half court, and the ball bounces right to Gary Trent Jr., who he was guarding in this game. And then in his post defense, so this is why I say he's not a 5. KP, if you watch this game, he immediately, you could tell he wanted to get aggressive as soon as he saw the matchup. And the problem is right there, he's just really able to get bullied. Now he can back up and with his length contest shots, and he does an okay job holding his ground, gets called for a foul, but he's just really not going to hold up for multiple possessions against bigs like that. I love this clip here. Okay, on ball, as we transition to on ball a little bit, look how much ground. The offensive player ends up making this shot, but look at the contest he's able to give, even with how far off he plays. So that's where his on ball, guarding on the perimeter, he is able to do it a little bit because he can give so much ground, as you see a pretty good rep there against CJ McCollum in his rookie year. But again, not going to get involved on the defensive boards, and that's something I will really, really keep an eye on with Bol Bol. How inactive is he? How engaged is he getting defensive rebounds, coming over from the weak side to get blocks?